and now it is time for tonight's main event! And as you see coming out first, the Destined Saviors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last few weeks have all led to this. This is the World Tag 500 Finals.
And the Destined Saviors wearing their WWSL Tag Team Championships tonight. I don't think we've seen them in these for the whole tournament.
Yeah, they have not had them, but they did just come back from Japan the other day, so they probably got permission to bring them on the show.
I mean, it's nice to see a WWSL title again. I haven't seen them forever, man.
Years, right?
Yeah, it's been years.
Speaking of years, here's a very experienced team here who, you want to talk about a career turnaround. Chikara Strife might have one of the biggest career turnarounds we've ever seen happening right now.
They just pinned the Dark Crusade. Yeah, you could say that!
They just gave the Dark Crusade their first loss in, what, 3 months?
Technically second loss, but like, their first loss to an SOW team since Moment for Life in the first World Tag 500. And that didn't even take them out of the tournament. This time it took them out of the tournament.
And right now, again, while we can't officially determine what JEPW would do, if the Lifestream won this match, you would imagine they would earn a shot at those tag titles as well.
Yeah, you would think that with the pinfall victory based on JPW's usual goings over a champion, you'd get a title shot. And we know, even if the Lifestream does not win the finals or grand finals if necessary, they will have an eliminator with the tag champs here in SOW. So they've got a lot of potential tag title shots coming up.
And then Chikara Strife is only a little over a month away from his world title match at Victory Lane.
And potentially before that, we might see him face Nagatomi Ali for the WWSL world title. I mean, I would almost say that Nagatomi Ali said that would have to be based on his performance in the tournament. I think making it to the finals is a pretty damn good performance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Nagatomi Ali is not here tonight and hasn't been here for a few weeks, but you know he's watching. And again, like I said during their entrance, name a bigger turnaround in this year than Chikara Strife. I'd say he's earned that match.
I feel like you're 100% right. I knew these guys were good. I mean, I've seen them wrestle so many times when I was in JEPW as a commentator. I knew they could go, and I was curious as to what was holding them back so far in SOW, and it looks like whatever that was, they've gotten over it.
Yeah, but now I take double drop kicks here as the Destined Saviors kind of really in control in the early goings of this match.
Well, they are the current tag champs and the longest reigning ever in JPW.
Yes, but you also have to think, as much praise as we're giving Chikara Strife, time is moving along quickly. 2024 is flying by, and he's also got to be, not only was he preparing for each match in the World Tag 500, but he's got to be training for that match against Hermes. He's got to be training for that match against Nagatomi Ali. So he can't be completely 100% locked in on his tag wrestling. There's at least 10% of him probably who also has to consider, what singles moves can I add to my repertoire? I need to practice singles wrestling as well and get ready for these potential multiple world title matches.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to consider for Chikara as he continues having these, almost unmatched matches. It's really crazy to see how much he's gone through to get to this point, how much he's grown. This performance definitely breaks almost every single person's expectations here in SOW.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought they were gonna be a first round elimination. Complete, out of the tournament in round one.
Instead, they made it through round one without a single loss. didn't even have to go to high gear until until they faced the tag champs.
Yeah.
Just sent them down. And then they got their revenge. Like, I'm still not over that. It was looking to be the same story as the last World Tag 500. The Lifestream make it to the semifinals and are knocked out by the Dark Crusade. This time, though, they managed to take it.
And now they stand, their opponents now, current tag team champions. They've had an incredible showing here in SOW. It's almost one of those things where you'd almost be sad if they lose because, you know, they're not under contract with us. So
No.
we're not guaranteed to see them at any point, even though the prohibited gate, to my understanding, isn't closing in the near future. It will possibly eventually close if JPW goes on one of their longer tour runs in Japan.
Yeah, I do actually have a bit of information on that front with you, for you. Do you want to hear it?
I do love me some information.
Kurata Hideaki's JPW contract is over at the end of November.
Oh.
And
That's
I've been
soon.
informed that he is in talks with Kerry Correa. No, sorry, Kerry Alice. Kerry Correa is still on my mind after that match. Too many carries in this company.
From all the carries. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things where you have to be a little careful about contract tampering. We don't want to dampen that working business relationship with JEPW. So
No, I believe he informed JEPW already about potentially going to Kerry Alice for these discussions.
okay, so we could be entering a bidding war
Potentially, yes.
because you know JEPW's not going to want to let them go.
Oh, not at all. I mean, they're still holding the tag titles. It's clear they have a lot of faith in these two still. And the crowd, unsurprisingly, loving this match. As we have a pretty hefty breakdown here.
Yeah,
Oh.
the ref needs to get control.
And I think he finally does. Alan Stokely, our ref here in this match for tonight's main event. Both wrestlers trying Irish whips.
A big kick to the jaw from Chikara Strife sends Judas Magnus out for the tag.
Oh yeah, unsurprising. Judas and Karada are well aware of when it's time to tag.
It's a record-breaking historic title run from these two. Probably all the more reason why JPW's not going to let them go here in a few weeks.
Oh, absolutely not. Do you think JPW has any desire to let go of their top tag champions? Definitely not. As he calls for the Kamigare to the back of the head.
And cut play's not active yet.
No, that could have been it.
And that would have definitely hampered the spirits of Chikara Strife if he had lost this match for them before cut play activated. That would be damaging to his psyche, but Nakatomi Ali'd probably be smiling from ear to ear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would find that very amusing. After being called out by Chikara the way he was. As it currently stands, you mentioned a moment ago, historic title reign. We do actually have the potential for the Destined Saviors, should they continue to retain their titles for, I believe, about a month and a week or so. They will have held these titles both the first and second longest reigns.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a distinction only previously held, I believe, on the world title by Nozawa Akira, the unmatched ace of JEPW. He holds a 728-day reign in 2010 to 2012, and like a 600-plus day reign starting in 2020. He carried them through the COVID era.
That's crazy.
We are seeing a very strong showing from the Destined Saviors, unsurprisingly.
Yeah,
But
they've really seized control, I feel.
Chikara is going to be looking for that moment to break through as he knocks both of them down. But now he's going for the tag. And their attempted combination is blocked, but a capture suplex actually hit on Judas Magnus. Oh!
Oh, good. I thought he hit that for a second, but Judas had that well scouted.
Yeah, he did. I was in the same boat. I thought he had hit that German. I was about to call it before Judas rolled through and hit him with a drop kick as response. We've got a whip into the corner now, putting him up top. Wait a minute, what's he going for? A backdrop from the top rope. A lot of damage that can inflict as he tags to his partner here.
And he's stunned.
Ooh, Seiji with a takedown though and grabs him into a leg lock. I think that was almost a calf crusher. Bulldog, and now Seiji tagging out. Another German blocked.
They've got those Germans well scouted.
Oh, another Kami going into the back of the head.
Oh my God, perfectly timed by the tag champs.
Almost.
Oh.
Almost got the three. Seiji had to leave the ring, but he managed to get back in just in time as we get the 20-minute call.
He kicked out anyway, but man, that was almost a perfect execution.
Yes, it was. The Blazing Lion Kurata Hideaki showing his ring experience here in this match.
But Chikara Strife showing his own by being able to still kick out.
Absolutely. Oh! Back up and into the chops, chopping him into the corner. And knocks him down, but he's gassed.
And this is what I'm talking about. This is why Chikara's got to be also training for singles competition. He can't be entering these tag matches and getting gassed. I mean, like, Nakatomi Ali and Hermes could easily take you beyond the 20-minute mark. And if you get gassed against them, you might as well go ahead and lay yourself down for the 3.
Absolutely. Ooh, a flying forearm, but not enough as Judas responds with a drop kick. Seiji Ferris has been showing off himself in all of these matches, doing a lot of damage and trying his best to keep his opponents down. Chikara, quick to step in, given the cue with a drop kick.
Speaking of like perfectly executed moments, amazing decision there by Chikara Strife.
Yeah,
take advantage of Judas being in their corner.
He was given set up by Seiji, but Seiji there trying to go for a shoulder block to knock Judas back down. Judas quick to respond with an enziguri.
Now both teams have tagged out. Things could break down quick
here.
Wait
a minute! I think a submission was being attempted on Chikara while Seiji was being knocked down by Judas. Once again, the Destined Saviors showing off their skill.
And now Chikara's gonna fly! Big shoulder tackle from the top rope. Thought it was a flying nothing at first. My favorite move in wrestling.
Wait a minute. Oh! A side effect, but it's too close.
Way too close. With that, forces them to use a cut play. I actually would have preferred if Judas had stayed out.
And it almost cost them as Judas was unable to interact there due to being dazed by Seiji Ferris.
As much early dominance
leapfrog
as we saw from the Destined Saviors, I feel like the momentum could be shifting here. And you know the Destined Saviors are desperately looking to get that back. Oh my! They were going to go for back-to-back tag moves. Would have been crazy.
Would have been for sure. Could have been the end of the match. Judas had it well scouted though. Hitting a double backbreaker on Seiji Ferris, tossing him to the corner.
Not the right corner though.
Oh, but I don't know if it matters here. He's pointing it up. Here we go with the Demon Fang.
into the ropes. I can see a cut play use coming in here any second.
Oh, it's a Snapdragon suplex following a German cover.
Are we out of cut play?
No, I think he just didn't feel like he needed to.
What a decision by Chikara Strife. The absolute faith in Seiji Fairies to kick out after taking those moves. That is unmatched levels of confidence, unmatched levels of being on the same page and knowing your tag partner.
Yeah, they have been, in terms of in-ring experience, the Lifestream has a good bit more than the Destined Saviors, even though they don't have the tag reigns.
Oh, look at this!
Oh my
look at
God!
This.
A famouser from the top rope, assisted with a backdrop from Seiji. Can he get the cover?
Takara's up first! Takara's up first!
Oh, I think he should have gone for the cover there.
I think so too. It definitely would have had a Judas cut play used.
And we've got chops.
Well-deserved holy shit chance as these two teams going absolutely crazy in the World Tag 500 Finals. Huge kick to Chikara Strife. He's down.
Chikara going to the corner for the tag. And we've got more chops. Lots of elbows from Seiji.
They unleash a decent amount of offense there. Oh my God!
Pop up knee. He knows he needs to stop it this time.
Yeah, that knee would have knocked out a bunch of men.
We are past the 30-minute mark now, as this match is still going. Both teams have 3 cut plays.
Oh,
what? Oh my God! From the top!
1, 2.
Oh, I thought that was it! Karada Hideaki kicking out. Okay, we are
back. That was weird. We had a strange glitch with the feed. We lost sight of everything for a few minutes, but it looks like this match is still going. We heard the tags and the audio, and now we are back here live in San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Unfortunately, we did lose just a good bit of footage there, I think. Hopefully not too much. We'll just have to see how much more of this match we have to go. Whoa, interesting. Both partners coming in here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wonder, did Judas just bait? I mean, because Judas is able to go in because they were close enough to the corner, right? Did he just bait a cut play out with that?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I mean, that would be incredible mental battle there to pull that off.
It would. Well, let's have to, what is... Oh!
SOW special?
In a new way. That was with the neck breaker added on.
Yeah, they hit it. I mean, it was a variant of it for sure, but... Oh, man, if that had gotten the win over the JPW tag champs, that would have brought a big smile to my face.
I don't disagree. But this match still has a good bit to go. I think all these competitors, they are looking tired, they are looking hurt, but they're still going.
You're seeing the effects of 5 weeks of non-stop action, what that's done to all 4 of these men.
And 30 minutes plus of grueling fighting in the middle of this ring.
And now another strike exchange here.
I've heard, I was told that the timekeeper, because of the feed loss, we were asked to restart the clock with 30 minutes only this time. 30 minutes of the match has elapsed, but the time will be considered as 30 minutes instead of a full 60 so that we can continue to keep track.
Yeah, that's just for, oh my God!
Huge European uppercut from the pop-up there.
Yeah, that was just strictly some timekeeping business, you could say, just to make sure that our record keeping and SOW stays accurate.
Yeah, they basically just cut this as if it's 2 rounds, 2 30-minute rounds. Oh! A strong combination.
That.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a tag team set up a combination like that, but it doesn't pay off. Almost.
Oh, that was almost it.
And I gotta say, I don't know if that combination ended up being worth it in the end, because now the Destined Saviors have no more cut play.
Oh my, this is huge.
So,
Advantage currently possibly to the Lifestream.
yeah, as long as they don't waste their last attempt. As long as
Oh my
they're
God.
aware that the Destined Saviors have used up that cut play there. No, then again, what? Oh, the price of freedom, but he was at the ropes.
Yeah, way too close to the ropes to try and execute that move. That was more about doing damage than it was trying to win.
Absolutely. I feel like what you said earlier could also be true about how they might have used up a cut play through the corner rules on the side of the Lifestream. We'll have to see how the ref ruled that, because if that is true, then both teams are out of cut plays. Oh, the Destino! I think they are!
Yeah, I think they're out.
But a kick out from Seiji!
So the cut play is done unless they get awarded an extra. But right now, the Destined Saviors look to be
And that's
going
it!
to Autumn Draft! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of your Fall 2024 World Tag 500, the Destined Saviors.
Well, I am very impressed with the performance of the Lifestream. But you cannot be surprised that the Destined Saviors pull it out.